तो ये सेफ्टी क्राइटेरिया है। फुल एब्डोमिनल वजाइनल एग्जामिनेशन, हेड इज लेस देन और इक्वल टू 1/5 palpation per abdomen, cervix is fully dilated and membranes ruptured, station at the lower spine or below, +2 exact position of the head has been determined, so correct placement of the instrument can be achieved, capital molding is no more than moderate, pelvis is deemed adequate। preparation क्या है मदर की clear explanation, trust has been established and woman offers full cooperation, appropriate anesthesia is in place for mid-pelvic rotated delivery, this will usually be a regional block, a pudendal block may be appropriate, maternal bladder has been emptied, indwelling catheter has been removed or balloon deflated, aseptic techniques, preparation for the staff, ये सब पढ़ लेना, कोई ऐसी बड़ी बात नहीं है। there is For example, a high fetal head 2/5 palpable abdominally with station of the spine. The ventouse should not be used in gestation of less than 34 completed weeks because of the risk of cephal hematoma and intracranial hemorrhage. It is relatively contraindicated in gestation between 35 to 30 weeks. It should not be used for a face or a breech presentation. There is minimal risk of fetal hemorrhage if the vacuum extractor is employed followed by fetal blood sampling or application of fetal scalp electrode. Forceps and vacuum extractor delivery before full dilatation cervix are contraindicated. तो cervix का dilatation must है, although possible exceptions occur as with वैक्यूम डिलीवरी ऑफ अ सेकंड ट्विन वेयर द सर्विक्स हैज कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड समवॉट इन दैट। तो ये एक अलग बात होगी। चॉइस ऑफ इंस्ट्रूमेंट, द गाइडेंस ऑफ आरसी इन द यूके रिकमेंडेड दैट ऑफ शुड बी कॉम्पिटेंट एंड कॉन्फिडेंट द यूज ऑफ बोथ फॉरसेप एंड द वेंटूज एंड द प्रैक्टिशनर शुड चूज द मोस्ट एप्रोप्रिएट इंस्ट्रूमेंट फॉर द individual circumstances. The choice of instrument should be based on combination of indications, experience and training. The aim should be to complete the delivery successfully with the lowest possible morbidity, and where appropriate, preference of the mother should be taken into account. Ventouse and the forceps have been compared in a number of RCT analyses with the coronary. The incidence of maternal pelvic floor trauma in deliveries performed with ventouse is significantly less than with forceps. Anal stenosis injury in particular is twice as common with forceps delivery. There is a paucity of long-term follow-up data. Hilary, however, showed no difference in pelvic floor symptoms between women delivered by forceps और ventouse. तो ये सब कोई ऐसी खास बात नहीं है। The ventouse compared to forceps is significantly more likely to be associated with failure to achieve a vaginal delivery, cephal hematoma, retinal hemorrhage, maternal worries about the baby. The ventouse compared to forceps is slightly less likely to be associated with use of maternal vaginal anesthesia, significant maternal perineal trauma, and severe perineal pain at 24 hours. The ventouse compared to forceps is similar in terms of delivery by cesarean where failed vacuum is completed by forceps and low 5 minute of एफगार स्कोर। तो दोनों में बराबर हो जाता है, इसमें कोई फर्क नहीं आता दोनों में। वह बाकी ये सब टेक्निक वेक्निक तो मैंने आपको एक वीडियो भेजा हुआ है कैसे करते हैं, और इसमें कुछ नहीं करना। सिजेरियन सेक्शन आपसे पूछा नहीं जाता है बेटा, तो इसकी कोई